Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today, I have another episode of Gear and Gadgets for you. We got a bunch of awesome stuff to dig into. If you're here because you like knife, EDC, and gear content, you're in the right spot. Make sure you are subscribed. I release daily videos, and hit the thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So first things are going to be first. I really want to talk about this flashlight. This is just kind of a first impressions of this flashlight coming in from Jetbeam. This was sent in by Flashlight Go. I will link them down below. They are an online retailer that has a ton of different flashlights, all kinds of illumination from bike lights, diving lights, all the way up to handheld lights. I have a coupon code for there as well. I'll have all the stuff you see in the video today linked down below in the description. So shout out to Flashlight Go for sending this in. This is the Jetbeam E26 Kunai, the 2000 lumen version, which is the newest version of this flashlight. And I wanted to get this out. Typically, I don't get them out. We just kind of figure them out on the fly. But sometimes I like to get to know the flashlight a little bit, right? Because Jetbeam is a company I admittedly have no experience with. I actually didn't know much about them at all. And come to find out, they have been around for over 20 years. So that is pretty impressive. You can't say that about many of the flashlight companies that are currently out there. So for Jetbeam to be around for 20 plus years and still be innovating, still doing their thing, pretty impressive. So we have a full aluminum body here. We have a steel pocket clip that you can switch to the other side. If we pull this sticker off, you can switch it to the other side depending on how you want to carry it. We have some jimping here for a comfier, grippier grip. We have ventilation here. We do have a rubberized tail switch there with texturing. And then we have our primary switch and button up here. You have texturing here, so it's easy to rotate that around. You have 4 settings there. You have locked. You have your regular light. Your third setting is going to be UV. And your 4th setting is going to be your green laser. So you can do nothing when it is locked. So it is completely locked out in that setting. If we move it over to the second switch, you can push that and it'll remember the last place you are on. You hold it and it'll cycle you through all 4 of your modes up to 2000 lumens. We'll cover the other specs here in a moment. Your third setting is going to be your UV light. Your 4th setting is going to be your green laser. Those keep getting brighter, better, and bigger. And this one looks really good, really bright, especially in person. I think it's coming through pretty good on video, but both of my dogs love a green laser. Who would have thought? It's not just cats, but also dogs. We have an indicator light here. Green is 100 to 35. And 35 to 15 is orange, and then red means get this thing on the charger, USB-C rechargeable, and there's no dust cover because it doesn't need one. I looked into it, and basically flashlight companies are still putting rubber covers over basically to please the end consumer, not because it's actually needed. Basically, look at the bottom of your phone or look at your phone, USB-C or your charging port for your phone. And then when you realize you don't have one, you realize, oh, you haven't had one for many years. And like me, I looked in my phone in my USB-C charging port and there's nothing in there. Maybe a little bit of dust, maybe. But there was nothing in there. This is IPX8, which means 2 meters. So this is going to be built like a tank. We do have a lanyard hole back here. If you're wondering what the tail switch is, that's automatic to turbo, no matter what setting you're on, except for the locked out mode. It is going to do nothing. Like I said, that is completely locked out. But yeah, I really like what Jetbeam is offering here, and them kind of, because I was like, why doesn't it have the rubber cover there? And then I really started to dig into things and start looking into things, and come to find out it doesn't need it. but that is ultimately up to you. There's plenty of flashlights out there that have the rubber gaskets to cover them, but time will tell. I'm going to carry this and use this. I think unless you're in a certain environment that is going to be, you know, dusty and dirty on a daily basis, you're going to look for a specialized flashlight anyway. You shouldn't be looking at something like this. Under normal circumstances, I think it'll be just fine, and they know better than I do. I'm sure they are running, you know, hours upon hours upon hours of testing on these and seeing what they can and can't handle. And I think if that was going to be an issue, you know, they would put a cover on it. So we are looking at a luminous SST40 LED chip, and you know, you don't have to agree with me. Those are just my opinions, of course. 2000 lumen top out for the flashlight, 165 meters for the distance. And then, like I said, 4 lighting modes. They are going to be 15 on low, 300 lumens on medium, 700 on high, and then 2000 turbo. Some people might not like the 15 lumen low. I don't really have a problem with that. We are looking at UV and green laser, of course, which we already covered. Aluminum body. We have anti-abrasive finish with a HA3 hard anodization coating. Let's just see. IPX waterproof, under 2 meters, 1.5 meter drop resistant. We already talked about the cooling fins, the reversible clip, 1700 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, 65-hour max runtime on the 15 lumens. This also has the ability to go into an ultra low standby current. If this flashlight is fully charged, it'll last 300 days, you know, and not die on you. So it is able to be charged up and not used and just kind of go into a pack or whatever and last 300 days. That's pretty impressive. So pretty cool. And then we already talked about the indicator light. There's several different finishes you can choose from. There's also a previous version of this flashlight that was 1800 lumens. So if you are getting to looking around and you see one that's 1800 lumens, that is almost an identical flashlight. But this is going to be the newest one here, the 2000 lumen version flashlight. So we are going to include this in some upcoming videos on the gear and gadgets. I want to test this thing out, so I'm going to move pretty much everything out of my way and designate this as my primary user. I've done that in the past with some other flashlights, and I'm going to do that now with the E26 here. I want to see what this thing is made of. So let's get to the next thing here. We are retiring a pouch, at least for now. The Roaring Fire Gear Smolder Wax Canvas Pouch. Love this thing. It has gone with me anytime I left my house, anytime I go anywhere, even in my house. This pouch is going to be in the same room. Wax canvas, brass YKK zippers. I'll have this stuff linked down below, all this stuff. And then we have a front pocket here, which I don't keep anything in there right now, at least. I was keeping some microfiber. Do I have one in there? Oh, I still have some in there. Some microfiber cloths just for dirty wiping. We have a leather tag here, and then tons of organization in this thing. Some stuff that I may need and some stuff I hopefully wouldn't need. I got a ferrocerium rod from Mitten State in there. Great ferro rods, best in the business. Striker, AAA light for the pouch, AAA light for outside the pouch. I have an extra AAA battery in here in this netted section, pair of tweezers, and we have a lighter here. I have a notebook in this large pouch back here, paracord, extra battery, couple pieces of tinder, a little marker, just some odds and ends that I threw in there, and a pen, a bit driver for normal everyday stuff, a pry bar, bit bar combo for my knives, and then a little multi-tool here from Rocktol that is going to have a nice pair of scissors and a little blade on it, just in case just in case you were to ever maybe forget your knife, or you just don't want to booger your nice expensive knife up. Got something like that with you, no big deal. And then there's a large pouch. I don't have anything in there right now currently. This is going to be getting retired because we have another item from Roaring Fire Gear to check out. I don't want to spoil anything, but we are going to be covering that in an upcoming episode. I love this thing. If you're looking for organization, you need a medium-sized pouch and something that's going to last. Wax canvas, brass YKK zippers, self-lubricating. This thing is built like a tank, and it'll probably be here long after I'm gone. I love this pouch, and I will be finding a use for it, no question. It's just as my everyday pouch is concerned, we're going to be switching over to something else, and that'll be exciting. Next, we have the Rocktol Gen R. This is their newest multi-tool, their newest full-size multi-tool, and this thing is going to be coming in under $50 right now. And that is insane. We got a full-size multi-tool here, pliers, needle nose, and we have a wire cutter there. We have several tools on the inside here. We got a regular-sized flathead. We got a little can opener there. We got a mini flathead. We got kind of an all punch tool. We have an SD card / glasses driver deal there. And all the tools on this are locking via the back lock here for all these tools. There's a file there as well on the inside. On the other side, we have a locking 1/4-inch bit driver, and that is also by that back lock. If we close this thing up, we have several tools on the outside, including a nice set of scissors here. Good spring, locked out by this liner here. And then we also have a VG10, nice sheepsplit, modified sheepsplit blade. And then on the other side, a couple of saws, wood saw. We have a gut hook and kind of a flesh stripper saw there, whatever you want to use that for. Those are all locking by the liner. I've been using this every chance I can get. I love it because it's a full-size multi-tool. It's got everything I pretty much am looking for. I'm not saying this is perfect, but they are starting to get very close. And to keep the price under $50, to give us a VG10 blade and a solid set of tools all the way around on this, that's pretty impressive. To get a folding knife in VG10 for under $50, you wouldn't see that. To get a nice multi-tool with a VG10 blade, that is impressive. And then we have a nice clip here. You can take this off if you want to put it in a pouch. You can clip this in your pocket, put it in a bag, whatever you want. And I would be remiss if we don't try it or at least look. But let's just see. Just a quick look. I don't know. So full-size multi-tool, no problem in this pouch. And let's just see here. Since we got that multi-tool, let's pull him out. And that'll fit as well. Boom. Boom, boom, baby. And you are even more loaded up. So that'll be today's episode of Gear and Gadgets. We got a bunch of fun stuff to get into, everyone. If you like gear or you're a gearhead, you are in the right spot. I will be releasing a bunch of gear videos over the next couple of weeks up past the holidays. So you're going to be getting an overload of gear, and I hope you enjoy it. We're going to be covering a bunch of new stuff. We're going to be also digging in and reviewing stuff we've already checked out, and we're going to be bringing up some past good EDC gear from 2023 throughout 2024 that have all been very good implements in the EDC world. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. I hope you enjoy the content. Let me know down in the comments any concerns, questions, comments. I love hearing from you guys. What was your favorite item from today? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people. If you're new here to the channel, I release daily videos just like this. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I will put a couple of new videos up on your screen right now. Go check one of them out for me. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.